My name is Shane Wickla. I'm an exercise science major with a concentration in strength and conditioning, and I will be graduating in May 2025.
My name is Trayvon Graves. I'm a business computer information systems major with a Christian studies minor, and I'll be graduating in May 25.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Trinkle. I'm majoring in biology and I'm graduating in December of 2024.
Hi, my name is Victoria Hernandez. I am majoring in biology with a concentration in pre-optometry, and I'm graduating in December 2024. Okay. So my favorite memory would have to be from Easter pageant. I was able to portray the role of Mother Mary last semester. But that was just a really cool experience to have, being able to pour into other girls here on campus, but also them pouring into me as well. And it was super cool just getting to even like meet, excuse me, and to even meet the disciples that the guy who was portraying Jesus last semester as well, Dylan Moore, was really cool to even get to meet them and get to hear like all of their stories as well.
I would say probably my favorite memory has been working at Campus Rec, which I've done for the past 2.5 years now. Makes me kind of feel kind of old. But just kind of the people I've met, kind of the friends I've made. I've met both my roommates through it. I met a lot of my friends. It's just been a great opportunity to meet a lot of different people to kind of grow as a person as well. I think it's helped me grow a lot, and something that I'll always remember and cherish, I think.
I would say one of my favorite memories. Oh, there's so many good ones. Definitely stuff with Easter pageant. That was just incredible to meet so many people, meet some good community, but also just like late nights on the rec field, like playing spike ball with my roommates or playing pickleball, and just all the incredible events like revival. Like God really used those events to change my life and shape who I've become here. So yeah, a lot of good things.
For me, it'll be Easter pageant as well. The past 2 years, I got to play some tough roles. My first year doing Easter pageant, my sophomore year, I played one of the Roman guards, and last year I got to play Nicodemus, and I had the part of mocking Jesus while he was on the cross, and that really impacted me a lot in my personal faith, and just was an area to grow. And like you said, just events like Revival, Chapel One, the churches in the area is just UMHB really helped me grow in my personal faith and making my faith my own.
Um, I would tell my freshman self just to not be afraid, to really just rely on the Lord. I know that His plan will be good. I know coming in as a freshman, I was really scared of getting to meet new people. If I was gonna be involved and not like on campus, but yeah, that's just the one thing that I would tell myself is just rely on the Lord and know that His plan will be good.
I would tell my freshman self to not be afraid to step out of my comfort zone. That's one thing I really learned throughout college is to, one, be yourself. There are going to be people who, love you or who don't love you, honestly. And, just to truly be yourself, you'll find your people. But just growth comes in the uncomfortability. And so just to hold fast to the Lord and to trust Him and His plan and His timing because it is good and He's going to take care of you.
I think for me, the biggest thing would be to tell myself to be willing to try like new things, get out there and experience things. Kind of like what you were talking about, Kaylee. It's kind of part of my testimony. Like when I first came here, like I didn't really get involved in stuff at first. Kind of my pride was like, oh no, like you can do it by yourself. It'll be perfectly fine. But realizing as time went on that like you need that community, you need to grow, you need to be involved with people, be involved with things, and it really has made my life so much better. And I've grown so much in my faith and in my personal life. So I think the big thing that I would have told myself and tell people when it comes to moving in is to just try and do as much as you can. Be willing to experience the community, be willing to get out with other people and kind of experience what UMHB has.
Um, I would tell my freshman self to not be afraid to be a light in the darkness. Coming in my freshman year, I think I was really trying to find my identity, and a lot of that led me into trying to find my identity in the wrong things. But as time went on, I was able to, by the grace of God, just find Jesus. And I feel like me looking in my identity and me trying to look for things in the wrong things really led me to make some decisions that hurt me, but also helped me grow. So I would just tell my freshman self, like, it's okay to be the light in the darkness. It's okay to be set apart because that's what God calls us to be. He calls us to be that light in the darkness, and he calls us to show people to that light. So that's what I would tell myself.
My biggest takeaway would probably be just to integrate my faith wherever I go. I know UMHB does a great job just encouraging the students to, reach the campus, especially those. Yes, this is a Christian university, but there are some students here who probably just don't have a relationship with Christ. And so definitely to um, take my faith and after I graduate, just reach those who are off campus within the community. I know that's something that I've definitely been working on, and I do struggle with it, I will be honest, but UMHB has done a great job helping me grow in my faith and wanting to reach those people who don't have a relationship with Christ. Um, so when I graduate, I definitely want to work on that and help those who are lost.
I would say, man, I feel like UMHB has like taught me so much throughout this past 4 years. But one thing is that I'm not defined by like my performance, or if that's with grades, like my grades don't they don't validate me. I really struggled with that my freshman year of like finding my worth and like what I did, but that's not what the Lord tells us. We can find value in who He calls us, and so definitely to not be defined by like my performance or how much I'm doing or how little I'm doing, but just like remaining strong and knowing who the Lord's called me to be.
I think for me, what I've realized is how much you can incorporate your faith into everything you do. I know especially we have a lot of degrees who are like in Christian studies or want to work in the church. But I think what UMHB does a great job, and it's done a great job for me, is understanding that you can show your faith in everything that you do. It doesn't matter where you go, what you do after this, that you can be a light to Christ in everything that you do. And so that's something that's like, I'm an exercise science major, and I've even found with the people in my department or just from this school in general that I can show my faith, I can spread His word even throughout my degree and my career, even though it is different. It's not something that's traditionally known as Christian, but you can have a light everywhere that you go.
Mine, uh, mine would be just you can grow from your mistakes. Coming into college, like I mentioned earlier, I just made a lot of mistakes my freshman year. Some of them, all of us make mistakes. Some of them were avoidable, but UMHB has taught me that our mistakes don't define us. We have a God that has grace and has mercy and offers that to us as a free gift. And once we graduate, we're gonna make mistakes. It's gonna be tough. There's gonna be struggles, but God is there, and it's not how we fall; it's how we get up. And God is gonna be there for us, and He's gonna be that light to our path. So that's something that I feel like UMHB has taught me, and something that I really value, and what I have learned from my 4 years of being here.
I would encourage the students who are looking into UMHB to come to UMHB because stepping on this campus, it was definitely had a welcoming atmosphere. And especially the faculty and staff have just amazing hearts and they're willing to share with the students what the Lord's love is like. Um, and even like education wise, they do an amazing job sacrificing their time um, to give us the knowledge that we need to complete our degree. And also, again, like UMHB does a great job encouraging the students to grow in their faith. And I'll definitely encourage those students who are wanting to grow in their faith to just come here because there are plenty of opportunities to do that here at UMHB.
I would encourage students who are on the edge to come here, or just looking into different schools. UMHB is so intentional the faculty, the students, everyone around, they just encourage you. They see you for who you are. And it's really cool. Even in like our biology classes, like our professors will bring up God, and like sometimes just there's like an open conversation of faith that's always here. And it's incredible to be pushed in your faith by the faculty and staff, but also like be surrounded by such intentional people. Just the people I've met here, like they're going to be my lifelong friends. And so just the community aspect of that is just huge. It's huge.
I like your answers because I was going to say the same thing. Um, yeah, it's just, you know, like they say on Welcome Week. When I moved in, it's the shirt that I got said "Welcome Home," and that's what UMHB has become for me. It's become my home. So that's what I would tell the incoming freshmen and people who are considering UMHB is that you're not just a number here. The faculty, the staff, some like the professors, they see you for who you are. They build those relationships with you, and it's really beneficial, and it's really important throughout college to have that sense of community, whether that's friends and professors that truly care about your success, and not just about a job in a sense. And UMHB has really provided that for me. It's just a community and my home. And like you said, I've met people that are going to be in my life for the rest of my life, and people who I see my family and their family coming together years down the line, and just being in each other's lives forever. So yeah.
Guess I'll probably reiterate kind of what y'all are saying too. Just the community aspect of it is fantastic, and why I would like encourage people to come here. We have a lot of like organizations, events, different things going on that if people really want to be someone who's involved in their college career and life, they can meet a lot of different people. They meet a lot of great people, but also like you can have those small intentional talks. You can really grow one-on-one with people if you want to. So it really has the best of both worlds when it comes to those college ideas that I think people talk a lot about, of like why they want to go to certain schools. You can basically do whatever you want to, like whatever you would like to do, you are able to do. But then you can also have those real quiet times. You can really grow one-on-one with people and kind of grow that community of believers.